Hello, this is George Senda, the one, the only, the official, the original, the authentic, the real, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And this is a mega Burgh unboxing and mail time. And I just had fun. I brought the stuff home from the post office, had the shopping cart sitting here. The shopping cart decided to turn the wheel and run itself down the stairs with all my boxes in it. So I got my exercise for the second time today, actually the third time in 3 days, by lifting the shopping cart up the stairs, two wheels at a time. That was not fun. I got the wooden thing out of the corner. I put the three-door cart there. I got the old computer chair out, which just about killed me. It weighed a ton. I put the new chair in, which has no arms, and it's adjustable up and down. I thoroughly cleaned it with Simple Green 5D Pro, and now I have these boxes in the mail. Well, first I'm going to show you something, and I told the Mexican people what Tiny One is about this, and they have no idea their own history, or they don't know who he is, or they don't care, or I don't know what it is. This holder just broke. I'll have to put this in a real holder. This is my first piece of real gold, and this is from the Coin Guy store in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is from 1865. It's 8 carat. It is an actual coin. It's 0.3 grams. Now, I don't know, 39 grams. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very clearly, but this is a real gold coin of the Emperor Maximilian. So it's a little tiny piece of gold. And there it is. So I saw that on eBay. Spectacular has been interviewing the Coin Guy on and off for about a year in his store in Florida. And he was bemoaning one day how he was out of gold. Well, this was the last piece of gold he had left. And now it's going to go and get put away with my silver. I have some gold flakes in a vial, and I have something that may be gold in it, may be bronze. They are this bargain bag, and I think it's really bronze. I don't think it's really gold, but that's gold. It's about $30. So I'll put that away. And then there's the mail. Got the bill from Credit One. Whoops. And turned down letter from Costco. Bank of America increasing my ATM limit. My Bank of America statement. Gerber life insurance. Mutual Rama garbage. My large print statement. And then I got this. This is a movie. They look like them. They sound like them. I don't know. The trailer looked funny. The excerpts look funny. The Three Stooges. This is not the real Stooges. This was done in the 80s, I think. But I will sit and watch this. Three Stooges, the movie. Something funny to watch. Okay, now we have here in this box Meow Mix. There's 24 cups. There's 48 there. And then in this box we have another 5. Another 3, that makes 5. More Meow Mix. And there's 1, 2. So I took my stimulus money and stimulated the cats. So now I have 120 cups of Meow Mix, which will last me well into next month. And then in this gigantic box, I keep running out, are for AAA Rayovac rechargeable batteries. So, and then the second can thing came, so I'll assemble that later. That holds, I don't know, 60 cans. So, and I took the milk crate off the kitchen counter. I now have the 3-drawer thing there. I have the 3-drawer thing with a wood thing that was cutting my legs up all the time. That's down there, as was the old chair. That chair killed me. The new chair fell. The bottom part came apart from the top part. It's on a piston, and it was real hard to put it back on. It works fine. It's not new, but someone left it downstairs. I cleaned it, and that way I'm not sitting there with the arms like this chair digging into me. And then finally, this box. I'm not gonna open it. Yeah, I gotta take out the box. I may as well open it. Pretty cat came up before I was leaving, and when the cart went downstairs, Fluffy ran like a bat of hell. Really scared the hell out of him. Poor thing. All right, this is the bag. So there, I have 1 bin and a half full of meal mix, and this is the other mix. So kitties will be fed through May and into June, and I won't have to worry about them. All right, that's it. So let's see what's happening with the chat. Oh, Abram, you're being ridiculous. The widow of John Glenn died from the coronavirus today. So, oh, well, you can do videos through the YouTube channel. There's a thing, you click on it, and it will do videos on your YouTube homepage, Lisa. You should be able to do videos. You don't need Filmora to do it. So, no, I don't know. Kevin, meet Kevin does hundreds of stimulus videos, but I told him, quit being clickbait. If they aren't sending us a check, and the head of the Senate Banking Committee said, we're taking a pause, and I don't remember if it was Pepsi or Coke that said the pause that refreshes. Well, this is not the pause that refreshes. Pier 1 Imports declared bankruptcy early in the year. The coronavirus killed them off. They're going to liquidate all their stores. So more people out of work. San Francisco restaurants are closing. Sacramento restaurants are closing. They can't make it on part-time lunch food. But the Republicans, we have to worry about the debt. And Powell and Mnuchin both testified to the Republicans saying, you need more stimulus. And now they're talking about payroll cuts to individual workers. Now, that doesn't help everybody who's out of work or have been laid off. These people are clueless, and they're going to take a vacation, another paid vacation. Congress takes vacations. I've had one vacation from work when I worked for my whole life, and except when I got sick. And they're going to take off from tomorrow until after the 31st, and they're not going to come back for 2 days, the 2nd of June, and then they'll spend a day or two voting on the House thing and gutting it, and then they'll send it back to the House, and the House will take another week, and in the meantime, people are still suffering. Trump spent $16 billion out of the tariffs to buy farmers food, to give the food banks, and the farmers are having to throw it into the garbage. And the farmers hurt, and the restaurant don't open. So, look, first of all, this BS about free money from the government, this whole thing is a rebate from money you've already paid in with your taxes. You're getting some of your own money back. It's not free. So don't come up with that free stuff. Numerous experts say when you file your taxes, unless you take zero deduction, well, if you take zero deductions like I used to, you're loaning them your money. Someone I know, uh, that person's husband refuses to do that. He wants his money now, and he winds up with a huge tax bill at the end of the year. But if you're paying into the IRS, it's your tax money. You're getting some of your own tax money back. You've already paid. This is not free. And as for some people not working, or they're already talking about putting restrictions. Either Mnuchin or Powell said, if you're not working and you refuse to come back to work, you're not going to get stimulus money. So they want to stop these people who are getting unemployment, and they don't want to come back to work. Now, there's a company that says they have developed what looks like it's going to be a vaccine with RNA antibodies against corona that will stop the corona from even attacking you. So you'll develop automatic antibodies. And South Korea said today that from what they're determining, if you've got it and you recover, you are permanently protected and you cannot give it to anybody else. So we're gonna solve this, but it's gonna take time. So, but all you do, I clicked on this thing on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, and there's a little camera icon, Lisa. You push in that, you say go live. And there's another way with IPS or UPS, or I don't know what the hell it is. You have to go and get this software, you have to put in the code, you have to put a secret code to go live on your regular channel. But there are ways to go live on YouTube. You don't need Filmora. I used Filmora, and they put a big Filmora symbol on your videos. Why they would stop you after all these years not doing it. So, this is what I saw in the news blurb that came up on my screen before I left for the post office. I get all these news alerts, and the only problem with the iPad, by the time I see them and try to click on them, I've got a stack of news alerts about this high that I have to wade through. Oh, my hand hurts. Still got a video I did in Costco for 26 minutes, and my hand, ever since I held that thing up in Costco, I'm going to publish that one day, if I can. So, but when two bakeries had been there for years in Sacramento went under, they said we can't do part-time. A restaurant went under, a restaurant in San Francisco, and then this idiot bar owner who said, I can't see out the window at all these people. There were two bars, one was 2 doors and the other one. They had about 50 to 200 people lined up for food, no mask, no social distancing, and the guy almost got ticketed by the cops because they said he was allowing people to congregate. And there's pictures of this restaurant. They're lined up, it's in the Marina or Chestnut Street or something. It's ridiculous. And oh boy, I don't know what to tell you. If I had send me an email and I will Falky2013@gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll see what I can do to find out how you get in there. It may be a problem at Filmora. I've had programs not work and then suddenly they work. But I don't like these paid things. Filmora, and there's a V thing, I can't remember what they are for doing videos. They put their watermark on it unless you pay them 30 or 50 or 60 or 80 or 90 bucks a year. So, and there was another company that they did 8 people, and the only side effect, one guy got a red rash, and they're doing antibodies too. We're gonna have a cure for this. They're not, and I'm hoping it goes further. It'll take care of the dog and cat, get it, and maybe they can find a way. They did 4,000 viruses. I'm hoping they will do something with AIDS and herpes and any other virus and this one company said they found a cure for Ebola. So they'll defeat this. It just takes time. So, and there's a gym owner in New Jersey, it opened in New York, opened in Defiance. A barber in Sacramento who gave haircuts now has corona. The guys are opening up, and then we have we have stupid governors like Gavin Newsom. We're $43 million in debt, and now he's paying illegal alien, not farmers, guys that pick the food in the fields, money, and yet he wants the federal government to give him money back so he can afford to pay for that. It's ridiculous. And you don't bail out the states if they're fiscally irresponsible. And anyone who's illegal here shouldn't get money. Now, if they're working and they have an ITN number, they're paying taxes, I don't have issue with that. But if they're not, then they shouldn't get assistance. So, anyway, it is. I got to get some flying insect killer. I feed pretty gray one, and there's flies coming from downstairs in the dumpster. And there's so much crap. The housing guy who normally picks all this stuff up and takes it to the dump, the truck is broken, and there's tons of stuff, but they couldn't even move the dumpster the other day to move all the stuff first. And all the recycling bins are full of Amazon boxes. So let's see, I may as well open this up if you haven't seen it. I think having my first piece of gold though is cool. And I get to buy it now, and so if you wondered, this didn't take that long, and I forget what I paid for the first one or this one. But what you do with this is you take the plastic off, and it stacks up in threes, and then you put these little dividers, and it will hold, I don't know, 60 cans. So I'll have a second one, and having thrown out 3 boxes that were on top of the one, I threw 90% of it out and poured the boxes up. And so now when I go to Costco to get canned goods, I want all of them on my counter, and then I'm going to next month get 4 more drawer things, take everything off the kitchen counter, all the cookie jars and the crock pots and everything, and all the coffee, and put all the excess stuff in those drawer things, and then put the cookie jars between them or something, and then everything will be nice and clean. So, just takes money. Well, it's not so much that I buy a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm feeding mama cat, kitten, tiny one, orangey, gray, blackie, and pretty gray. It's 7 cats, and I feed my own. I buy a lot of cat food, but if you took the cat food away, I really don't buy that much. I buy a book, I'll have to look up what I paid for this, but this is something I found. I did a lot of looking at how can I store stuff, and all these devices, I'm going through batteries like crazy. So, but I'm trying to make my apartment, I should have the kitchen floor completely cleaned in a couple days, and then work on the hallway. I did sweep in the hallway with a broom, and there was an incredible amount of dust under that wooden thing, but this is what the racks look like. And and once you get the dividers, they just roll down there and they stack up like this. And you can put 2 on top, one on top of the other. So when I'm done, I'll have enough to put another 60 cans in. And it would be nice if I could find a case of chili or something. And give you an idea when it's done, this is what it looks like. And you put these plastic dividers in the middle, and they screw on with these screws and pegs. And I have a big thing of Lipton iced tea, and I think that's going to cause a bit of a bulge. But so these go into. I can't remember. these things go somehow. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Okay, into the bottom like this and like this. And come on, cooperate. And it's kind of defeating me right now for some reason. Oh, well, I guess it does go that way. So anyway, you just screw these in and then put the little plugs in, and it took me about 20 minutes to assemble this. And I don't think I'm gonna do it now, but and I think that was around $20. So I'm trying to get to where the kitchen is completely clean, and then I start working on the living room, and then get all the laundry. And here's a woman, she's bringing in 2 bags of laundry she just did from somewhere. So okay, you are blocked because nobody, I don't give money to Jason Callan, so quit coming in, you Jason Callan trolls, and doing this. I'm not going to lose my temper today. So, you know. No, I'll just show it assembled. I'm not, because I have to have a third hand, so to speak, and you know, put it together. So, and I have to have a table to do this. I'll probably do it out here, but there's no easy way to do this with these things going like this, and me trying to hold on to one end, and then I have to screw one side, then I have to screw the other side, and so it's not easy. So I already know how to do this. I've done one of them, but if you like canned goods, if you have fruit or vegetables or chili or soup or canned tuna or canned chicken, the small cans of tuna and chicken will fit easily on the bottom. That's where I put mine. They hold about 5 or 6 regular sized cans like tomatoes, green beans, and the large cans in the middle. I had the large things holding about 2. I have tomato sauce jars there, Classico, and I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I probably have to move the iced tea thing. It's a huge thing, Lipton, like this big, but it keeps it. And one of my toenails is now, it was purple, now it's turning yellow because the can fell on it, my big toe. So anyway, all you have to do is say, I'm not going to spend $18, you know, but I spent stimulus money with the cat food and some of my own money. So if I hadn't had to give Kathy money for the car, I probably would have bought another 2 months of wet food, so I don't have to drag it to the store. And I still intend to go next month. If we get another stimulus check, I'll probably take $200, load up on cat food and cat litter at Costco. Not the cat food, but I'll load up on cat litter. They have 42-pound bags for $19. Get about 6, 7 bags of that, so I don't have to drag cat litter home. Patty can help me bring it home. I'll put it under the sofa bed and then transfer it to jugs, and then load up on Meow Mix and Fancy Feast and items for the kitties for the dry food. So the car is the car. It's not going anywhere till the 1st. Kathy we have to go get a battery, go get a tire. I have to sit down. I haven't the energy to get a hold of the DMV, find out how we re-register it. Will they require insurance or not to give us the paperwork? We can always pay the registration and then transfer it to the new owner. I don't think they'll give us the tags. The tags are expired, so we're going to probably have to pay a car insurance too. So it's not going in until after the 1st. Uh, Kathy doesn't have the money to pay for the battery, neither do I. I'm going to give her some money, but we're going to sit down and talk to her and say, this is the last car I'm helping you buy, and Patty's not helping you clean, and she's not helping you fix the cars, get tires, batteries, and all that stuff. You've gone through 7 cars now in a row. When the next car comes, it will be in better shape because it's going to be from a dealer. We'll try to get a certified used car or something. And then you're on your own. I want to have my own car, pay off my traffic fines, get my license, and go driving before I get too old to do it. And sometime this week, I want to go get my reading glasses so I can see what I'm doing. So now all this stuff cost over $100. I don't know, but most of it was. Now mix was $8.41 a box. So I have 5. That's $40. The dry food was around 12, so that's 52, and the rack is about 68. I bought the video, and so. But it was money that was, the stimulus money. So I don't think I used much of my own money. But I got to make sure the cats are fed. And Patty took the day off from going over to Kathy. She's exhausted, poor thing. So. So that's about it. I'm out here because there was so much stuff, but I wish I could have filmed that cart going down the street. The stairs was amazing. It just turned and went boom, 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 boom. And I dragged that damn thing back up here, and oh my God. Well, we're doing stuff that we shouldn't have to do. Kathy will instead of putting the crunchies for the kitties on a plate, she puts them on the carpet, and if they don't eat them, she lets it there, and it gets wet and rots. She left half a turkey on the stove, and the roaches were crawling through the turkey like a freeway. I mean, she leaves 3 or 4 pieces of strawberries and lets them rot. She has a garbage disposal. I don't know what her problem is. All she does, she tells me, is my hip hurts. She watches YouTube when her computer works because she has more problems with a Mac than anybody I've ever heard of in my life. Constant down on the Mac. Something goes wrong with the Mac. Partly because she beats the crap out of it with the mouse, and you can't keep pounding the hell on a mouse on a Mac. It will lock up. It will freeze. And she doesn't clean her apartment. Now, I'm guilty of it too, but I've been ill, a lack of money, but I'm doing it in sections. As I get the energy, I go through. I took 2. There were 2 boxes in a bin on the wooden thing. I got it all down to where the stuff I wanted to keep is in the drawers. The rest of it all went in the garbage. There was a trash can full of stuff. I have an old TV, small portable TV. The dial would no longer turn to change the channels. That went in recycling. I dumped the trash out. I found another box in the kitchen. I went through that whole thing, and I put all my bills in file folders, alphabetically by Bank of America, Capital One Credit, Ally Bank, Housing. All my bills are in file folders. So when I get a bill, I put it in there. Paul says I should keep them for a year. I don't know if I should keep them that long, but now I won't have them falling on the floor, or I lose them, or they fall behind the wooden thing. They'll all be in that bin that's underneath the table where I was cat food. And by the way, all the meow mix is going to go in that drawer in the bin, and I'm going to get a second drawer and put all the wet food in there so it's out of the way. So that's, and those only cost like $12 or something. See, Jason Cowan is a guy who does videos. He lives in Erie, Pennsylvania. And he and I talk, and that is a subject that's not allowed because the trolls from his channel, or they're from the evil website, come in here and Jason Cowan this, Jason Cowan that. I don't really care about Jason Cowan. But But we talked on the phone for an hour. We had a pleasant time. He said he asked his fans not to harass me, and they keep coming in every live chat and harass me. So he works for a plastic company. That's from 2 or 3 years ago. I haven't even thought about it. The only time I think about it, these idiots come in here and start mentioning his name. So it has nothing to do with me. He has his channel, I have mine. I went in there one time and objected and asked him to please tell these people, oh, there's a robin. Way up on top of a tree branch. Look, pretty robin. And he deleted the comment. So, and he has some people from the evil website that are fans of his, and they start their own videos. So, $225. No, $232. I'm sorry, not $250. You threw me with that. First month we go get the battery. We go get another tire, and then we go to the D&D and get it, pay the back registration, and it has a new catalytic converter on it. I don't know, we'll have to smog it. That's another expense. I don't know what that costs. I don't remember. We did it once in one Prius. And it's ridiculous to smog a Prius because it puts out almost no particulate matter. So, but the state wants to get their paws on your money. Hello. You should have seen that cart, man.
I seen it upside down, but you
The
got it
fun
back
part
up?
was, yeah, I got it back up. That was the fun part. That was my double exercise for the day.
Well, that's good. Well,
Yeah, no, wasn't good.
I'm glad
That
you're all
just
right.
about killed me. No, it scared the hell out of me. My cat ran and took off. I haven't seen him, but it just I wish I could have filmed it. The wheel turned and it just went straight up, boom, 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 and I went, oh God.
You know, you woke the whole floor up. Everybody.
It wasn't my fault. It turned. I said the wind turned it. I hadn't taken all this stuff. I'm doing a live video on YouTube. But my cat food and my this is a rack for cans. I got this off of Amazon. You assemble it. You put 60 cans in it. I couldn't believe it. I just sitting there and I'm going, oh my God. So,
Yeah, it was loud.
yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
you're all right.
See you later. Yeah. We're going to get a used tire. I'm not going to spend money on a new tire, spend $70, $89 for a tire. We'll get a used tire, tell the person it needs a new tire, and just so it's runnable. And we're not going to drive it other than go to the shopping and go out once. We're going to take the car and sell it, and then take the money we get from it, do the program, open the account at the bank, take the weird budgeting online course they want you to take, give them the $1,000, they'll give us $5,000, we'll have about 7, maybe 8, and then we'll go to, they got 150 dealers on the list. I don't know how you go to a car dealer now, I guess you gotta wear the mask, and my mask, I don't know if you can wash them or not, I'm gonna have to ask Stoa. And Patty has the tools, I don't have the tools, and I can't turn things, my hands hurt too much, so Patty's gonna unbolt the battery. It's just a bracket with 2 Phillips screws or bolts. You unbolt it, goes like this and down. And, oh, that hurts. And you pull it out. It's about the size of it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like one of those auxiliary batteries you see for a boat. It's a little battery about this square. But you can't run the Prius without it. It starts the dashboard, and then when I just lost the signal. Oh, it's not a matter of save. Kathy and I will come up with on the first of the month out of our monthly check. We need to get rid of the car. It's supposed to get 50 miles a gallon. It gets 37. It's a lemon. But as a parts car, it's worth $3,000. The engine, the transmission, the air conditioning, the GPS system with the map. The battery is worth $600 minimum. Used Prius battery, you recondition it by taking the cells out. It's got about 50 cells in it. And we buy the small battery, they'll have a brand new battery. That's $200 a quarter, so $232. And we buy a better Prius. We buy a 2012 or better. So no, I'm not going to do a GoFundMe. I'm not going to do GoFundMe. I don't know what CB is. Never heard of it. So I have no idea. So look, we're taking a Mike stop with the 2800. No more. All right? We paid $4,000 for his car. If we sell it for 35 or 3,000, we're taking $1,000 loss. And there comes a point we cover. And as to spending the money on the car, in order to sell it, we had to repair it. It had a blown head gasket. You're being dumb, Mike. You can't you could sell a car with a blown head gasket, but who's going to work on a blown head gasket unless they are a mechanic? We had to sell the car in drivable condition. That's why we spent $900 on it. So we lost $900 also. So, well, I wasn't going to go lowballing here. You go take what we want for it, or you go away. And I'm not going to sell it to someone who's going to wreck it. That's disgusting. My PayPal email address is Falkie, Falkie, 2013 at gmail.com. And that's my PayPal address for donations. If you want to donate to the channel, if you want to donate, but you want to do it as friends and family, or else they take 18% out. Not that I'm expecting any donations. So, yeah, it's hot in my apartment. It's always hot in my apartment. Unless last night I fell asleep with the door open about 4:30 in the morning and I woke up freezing. So when the wind comes off the bay at night, it's ice cold in there. But as we get closer to summer, it stays 90 degrees in there till about 3 in the morning. I'm dying come summertime. I'm going to stop for a minute and take this. Fuzzy is fine. Fuzzy just came out and she went back in, and little girl was down with Mama Cat and Kitten. And Kitten, for some reason, looking thin. I hope she hasn't got worms. I have a. Okay, hold on. Right there is the higher air conditioner, and it is a piece of garbage. I bought it when I moved in here, and it blows straight out, and you run it for 2 hours, and it's still blowing hot air. It doesn't cool the apartment off and up because the living room is too big for it. The bedroom, I have a $400 portable air conditioner that works fine if it's below 80 degrees, it cannot cool the room off. Now I bought this little tiny fan. It's about from Walmart. A second fan, my turning fan in the bedroom died. It's $10. It's called a Mainstays. It puts out an incredible amount of air. It's about the size of the iPad. For a little 3-position fan, it's square, it doesn't move. But I put that on the bookcase in the bedroom, and I could feel cold air in the doorway of the bedroom, a good 12 to 13 to 14 feet away. So for $10, it's a great fan. Problem with a lot of fans is dust gets in, cat hair, dirt, and it gets inside the motor that turns the fan or turns the blades, and no matter how much you get back and take everything off and clean it, eventually it stops working. It gets clogged with dirt. House dust too. No, I can't have a swamp cooler. The hose is sitting in the bedroom, but the funny thing is the hose is not long enough. The hose they give you is only about that long. I have to go get some tubing, and I'd have to run it into a bucket, and I'd probably have to maybe get a small. They stupidly put the tubing, not the tubing. They put the place to put the tubing deep inside the air conditioner, like about this far in, so you really can't see it. I would love to put a clamp down there and then run the thing into a bucket. And last time I ran it, no water's coming out of it. I don't know why. And so I ran it, and it cools. The room is cooled down to 60 in like 20 minutes if it's like 75. But the minute it turns 80, it can't handle the heat. So because the sun beats down and everything in here. Hello, Glock. and when it's going to be 91 Monday. I am not going to be here on Monday. I'm going to head to Safeway or somewhere with air conditioning. Get out of the house until it cools down, because if it's 91 out there, it's 100 in my apartment. I'm not sitting here and roasting. All right. Yeah, they cut the tree here. This was a tree that was 3-4 stories high. They cut all the trees before I moved in. They cut all the trees along the side of the building. They got a tree behind my bedroom window. They cut a tree across my bedroom window. There's no shade here. This stairwell gets 10 degrees hotter because there's no shade. The libraries are closed. We're still on lockdown. The library's been closed for 2 months, which is driving me a little crazy. So we can't go to the library. Yeah, the library is very cool inside. And I go get books, and they have a library book sale downstairs in the basement. But the day they did the lockdown, I didn't know they were going to do the lockdown, and I said, gee, I'll go get some books so I have something to read. And then the next day they shut down all libraries, so I can't read anything. And yeah, there are noisy people. This morning I got awakened at 8 o'clock. I woke up at 4:30, cold. Hello, thank you for delivering stuff. Appreciate it, Amazon lady. I woke up at 4:30, freezing. Closed the door. Then woke up soaked in sweat. And 8 o'clock in the morning, this guy was out here playing his music in his car, blaring. The whole building was shaking, and somebody came down and I guess told him to knock it off. So. Yeah, well, he's not here right now. Red car. I finally saw the guy sitting in the car. So, there are times where it gets really loud. People get loud. The guy above me drops stuff on the floor. And, I would love to move out of here if I had enough money. By the way, you can give the super chat on this live channel. Super chat donations, I would ask you give $1.30 or more, because they take 30% skimmed off the top, and that goes into my revenue. Good. Howie is good. So I cannot check my email when I'm doing this. This is another reason why I want the other iPad to be repaired. Then I can check email. Then I can write messages to people. All right, I'm going to go and start taking this stuff inside, because eventually the power on this is going to run out because it's not plugged in. So give me a couple minutes to move all this. And I will put my gold piece in with the Three Stooges. And tonight I will get my dose of my minimum daily requirement of and go from there. Paul and I were talking about shampoo the other day, and curly. And I didn't care for Joe Besser, so, and I got to throw this stuff. So give me about 5 minutes to move everything onto the bed, and then set this up in the hallway and sit on the new chair. It feels very weird because, unfortunately, I cannot do one thing I could do with the old chair, but the old chair was killing my back. I can't lean back. I gotta sit straight up, but that's okay. So give me a minute to put all this away, take the mail mix in, take the can thing in, and dispose the boxes, and fold up this tray table, and I'll be back. We're not doing any on the bed. So don't say something like this and you get a timeout. I'm not going to let smarmy comments come in here. All right, and disgusting comments. I'm putting stuff in the bed. Oh, gee, nice Mustang convertible. How nice. It's the one good car Ford and Lincoln ever made. All right. Okay. There is Fuzzy. About Fuzzy. here is the fuzzy. The baby. The baby fuzzy. The fuzzy. There's fuzzy. Hello, Spoofer. Yes, this is fuzzy. This is my fuzzy. The baby cat. Yes. I don't get to hold her very often. No. But she loves her petting. She purrs and purrs and purrs. Okay. Oop. All right. Let me take this stuff in, and I'll be back. And I don't trip over the fuzzy. Every once in a while, my knees go out, and that's what happened. Look at my paranormal books on me. Bringing all this stuff in. Okay. Oh. All right. All right, let me go back over to the table. Whoops. Things going crazy. Okay, there's the meow mix. There's the IAMs. My bed that needs to be straightened out. Here's the drawer thing. And here's the other drawer thing. And here's the can thing. And then 9 million paper towels. All right, now I'm gonna move this. Plug this in and turn on the lights. Okay, this is plugged in now. Hold on. And my back's starting to hurt. Okay. And there went the iPad box. The shut up fan. Turn off. And there went the other alien head. Oh. One day I'll have it properly set up where nothing will fall. And the sofa bed, every time I go by, it's cutting my legs up, which is also not fun. Alright, now. There's the usual idiot out there with his music going. Okay, I'm gonna get some ice water. 24, 48, 72, 90. 120 cups, 6 a day. That's enough for 20 days, about 3 weeks. That's how much meal mix I go through, folks. Oh my God, I found a burrito. Okay. All right. Now let me turn my channel on. I apologize for. No, just one piece of gold. It's in my freezer. But I made a whole chicken last night and 2 bags of vegetables, and it was uncovered as I go through the frozen vegetables. I can see things in my freezer. Okay, let me get out of Luke Miani, the great guy who does Mac videos. Go to my channel so I can see the chat. Still sound like feet or $5. You're a pain in the ass. Hold on. I gotta get up now and get the gold. Oh. I want to get up. My knee doesn't want me to get up. You're being a pest, Scott. Oh. Hold on. There's another thing. When I buy stuff, there are things that are one-time use, and there are things that I only have to buy them once. So, like the drawer things, if I buy those, I don't have to buy one for the purposes intended. And next month, you'll see the entire kitchen counter. The white things that are tilting are going to be out of here, and all the clutter will be put away in drawers. All right, hold on. Put my meal up here. Oh, now it's hot in here with the fan off. It's 78 in here. All right, there are the Stooges. And it just takes time and money and effort. But there were 3 boxes. There was a box sitting here, a box sitting here, a bin sitting here, and another box sitting here, and a bin of a trash can full of stuff. And that all went out today. So, all right, here's the gold. Well, the address I got is Susanna Park, but people know where I live. There it is. That's 8K, 8 karat gold, Emperor Maximilian, and it's 0.39. I don't have any other gold. It's just my first gold coin. Now this thing is 100 and, let's see, 35, 19, 155 years old. So I have a piece of history. They executed Maximilian because he had 11,000 Mexicans killed. So, but this is real gold. And it's cool. So, and I got a chance to get my first piece of real gold. There's gold in them thar hills. So, there's a new device that will filter all the concentrates out, run it into a tube, into a jar, but it's $2,000. If I had $2,000, I'd be going up in the creek right now if I had a car. Patty wants to go pan for gold. It's all my subscribers who donate. You'll be seeing me panning for gold live if there's Wi-Fi out there. I don't know. And we don't allow my last name to be used. The trolls use that as a pejorative and an insult. And okay, you're another Callan troll. So goodbye. I don't know why they come in here and mention Jason Callan. What does it? It just disrupts the chat. And it disrupts people that are having fun. Go somewhere else, you schmucks. All right, anyway. No, this was $26.95 plus $3 shipping or something. I don't know. I have to look it up. So, we don't allow monkey gorilla. We don't allow the word even to be used on this. So, I'm going to hide that. But this, no, I bought it on eBay. I saw it. I looked up. I looked up Emperor Maximilian, and a bunch of gold tokens came up. Silver coins came up, but they were uncertified. But the coin guy has a very good reputation. He has a coin shop in Florida. He's open because it's considered an essential business. He wears a mask. He's a former guy from Brooklyn, I think. We've talked on the phone. I made a long distance call to him back in January about buying silver and gold online, when I get some money. It's very nice. He spent some time with me on the phone. And so this is my first piece of real gold. And so all right. See, here's another guy. Using my name is not allowed either as your channel name. So, yes, you will. They use my own name, which should be a violation of YouTube rules. But that's disgusting. And I gotta stop what I'm doing and put up with this garbage. And it's gotta be from the evil website. I'm not gonna see Kathy. I have $5. Even though the bus is free, it wears me out to go see Kathy, and it wears her out to go see me. I'm going to concentrate on cleaning my kitchen. Oh, there's my dustpan way over in the corner. Once I move the boxes, I can see my blue dustpan. I'm going to clean the kitchen tomorrow. I still have to go get my glasses. I can't do much with the kitchen counter until I get 1, 2, 3, 4 more drawer things. I'm going to clean the floor off tomorrow and mop and sweep the floor. And then something weird is stuck to one of my doors. I don't know how spaghetti sauce gets clear across the room. It's very strange, but and onto the doors. So, well, Kat has said she'll come over, but this place is rather cramped. What I need in the kitchen is the drawer things, and then I need someone to climb up above the stove and scrub all the grease and the cobwebs above the stove because the grease has been sitting there forever when I cook something. But I've had the drawer things and more hooks for pots and pans. I need more command hooks to hang all the pots and pans I can, so they're all hanging on the wall, they're all washed and clean and degreased. And I do need another power thing. I've unplugged the water cooler so I could use the toaster. There's only 2 plugs, and in an ideal world, thank you, Max Spoofer. In an ideal world, thank you for the donation, most appreciated. We should have 6 or 8 plugs in each outlet, not 2. 2 is from the 19th century. God, my legs are just cut up like crazy. I'm working to get my right hand. I'm right-handed. My wrist hurts. My hand hurts. My knees hurt. My right knee went out pushing the shopping cart, and on the way back, my left knee went out. So, there are times I can't stand, and I've got the cushion, one behind my back, and one. Oh God, here we go again. Yeah, the problem is they create all these channels, and I've seen channels with no videos, and they've got 500 subscribers. It's all trolls. Hold on. No, I didn't sat on it. This is one of their canards from the evil website that I sit on cats and kill them. They're disgusting jerk offs. Are you on my someone posing? Are you on my YouTube channel right now?
No, I'm watching TV.
All right, someone's using your name. I thought so. Just wanted to check. Somebody's using your picture and your name on YouTube.
What?
Yep. They're posing as you. So.
No, not me.
All right. Talk to you later.
Getting all the skin off of it, so I can.
Well, I'm getting nothing but trolls coming in today. Every time I do a live video, well, today I've banned about 7 of them. But so just want to check. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. That was Patty. So, and that was not Patty. You just heard it. So, don't start, Monkey Gorilla. That was Patty. Thank you. No, I'm going to relax for a few minutes. I'm going to rest. I'm trying to relax. I just had a rough day. I moved the other chair out. I moved the wooden thing out this morning. I think that's why my arm's hurting, because the wooden thing wasn't bad. It's the chair that killed me. And then putting this chair back, putting this chair up, this sits straight up. It does lean back a little bit, but it's not, it doesn't have arms, so it doesn't dig into my hips. She's banned, but they'll come back with another name. They make multiple channels. Every time I don't know of, I've had people say this to me in person. They have never seen the harassment that I get. Now, Lucky Farrows gets harassed. Poor Lisa from Sheba Muffin, etc. gets harassed. There's no reason to harass any of us. We provide content that people likes, and Lucky Farrows has 6 wonderful cats. And Lisa has 2 wonderful cats, and Grandpa Cat. She's a sweet lady, and she is not well right now. So, and she got tested for corona. I hope she doesn't have it. I hope to God, because what would happen to her babies? But these people come in and disrupt the channel because they have no sense of morals, no sense of conscience, and they are various words in the alphabet beginning with A. So, how did they get in here when I block them? Hold on. This is probably the 2 women I blocked who came in and wanted to buy the car and then started harassing me in Gmail. They're both trolls. So, and they forget that. How do they get in here? Thank you. How do they get in here when I block them? I don't understand this. Yeah, finally managed to block the damn troll. problem with YouTube's reporting is they don't do anything. I don't know what they do. They come in here and they start, you know, he hacked my former iPad and my iMac, which is dead. So he didn't want to hack this one because it didn't exist then. Here we go again. Now, I don't know how. I think they've figured a way how to hack the channel because they should not be able to come in here when they just create a new name and come right back in again. So, well, I don't believe that. I don't think the Republicans want to give another stimulus payment. They just want to keep, we're going to pause. We'll put everything on pause. I put my remote on pause when I watch a movie. They want to put the economy on pause. They want to put Americans on pause. And never let the pause button unfree. Yeah, it was Patty. No, it's water, Glock. Stop, knock it off. I'm not drinking alcoholic beverages when I do that. If I drink alcoholic beverage, you see the alcohol. It's ice water. It is a peaches jar from Costco. And it had peaches. I ate the peaches. It's got water in it. I don't think there's going to be a second stimulus. Powell or Mnuchin said we need to have payroll tax cuts for individuals. They are just so focused on tax cuts. And remember, a lot of these big companies got PPP loans that they should be paying back. They want small business supposed to get that. The big boys are to take care of. The little companies aren't. The unemployed workers, the first responder, the essential workers, the disabled, the blind, the aged, the veterans are not getting taken care of, and the people that have no jobs and the people who have been laid off, they're all getting screwed. But the big companies, you know, they chewed Mnuchin out because he still has $500 billion that hasn't gone to the airlines or steamships. And I think Elizabeth Warren asked him, what the hell are you doing with the money? Where is it? We appropriated it. You haven't spent it yet. And he hemmed and hawed and tried to change the subject. So, what the hell did I eat? I have no idea what I ate. Oh, I ate the leftover. I ate the rest of the chicken from yesterday. So that was what I had. Chicken and vegetables. So, doing a payroll tax good does no good if you are unemployed. Doing a payroll tax good does no good if the business is closed and the workers can't work. And so could I. I still have half a bottle of the other. I used most of the teriyaki on the Sweet Baby Ray's last night. Little girl ate some of the chicken. So, but Meet Kevin said today they're going to recess for Memorial Day, which is next week, Monday, and they will vote on the House bill, make changes on Thursday, and then it'll go back to the House. They'll do stuff a little bit on the weekend, and then if it goes back to the House, they redraft it, they won't pass it, and return it back to the Senate till the 3rd of June. So we're looking at maybe the 10th before they do anything. And I think if they do anything, they will get only one stimulus check. So see, they're coming in there and doing this over and over and over again. And I don't know how they hide. I don't know how they hack a channel. Yeah, quit with the SU. Don't put that in there. So, um, I'm not sure what you're talking about. That is a cat mask. This is a Henry the Cat from Borders. I don't know what you can see behind me, so I can't tell. That is a Meowth from Pokemon. It's a Meowth balloon. Good, you got your check. Good. Glad to hear it. About time. It is a fake $100 bill that I kept because it looks like a $100 bill. And it looks kind of neat to have a $100 bill sitting there. So, white picture. What white picture? Oh, this white picture? That's my friend Cindy's cat Maddie, who is in Finland. And more flies are in here. God. So, that is the one. There's Fluffy the cat, the smartest and richest cat in Finland, who has his own Amazon account. And there is Maddie. That's her two cats. So I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about that. And she's very cute. They're both very cute. She sends me pictures. But I can't. I have to transfer them to the screen and then eventually put them in my the guy from Pittsburgh blog, and then, but this computer screws up. It's supposed to give me two windows, one with Firefox and one with Safari on the screen at the same time, and sometimes it'll let me do it, sometimes it won't. That's why I need a new computer. No, I'm not. I don't sell my stuff, so don't start when I'm going to sell my property. I buy things for my use. I need a clock behind me so I know what time it is. I need a clock across me so I can see what time it is when I'm in the bed. Why would I sell something I just bought? You can go buy that on Amazon for $20, which is where I got it. But everybody always wants to buy my stuff. I've never understood that. It's my stuff. I'm not going to sell it. And if I have a duplicate, like I bought some paranormal books that I have duplicates for, they're going to go off to Justin. I keep saying that, but I've had money problems with this. Now I can afford to finally send him a stack of books, except it costs a fortune to send a stack of books. And I need a new clock for the kitchen because my Heinz, H.J. Heinz clock died years ago. And I need to, I think I may have to buy a rental ladder or buy, there's my rotator cuff. Pulling that card up didn't help my arm any. I have to degrease. I degreased about half the wall to the right of the stove, but I have to climb up on something and degrease and scrub the walls. So, black crate. Everybody's fast. It's all cat. It's cat books and some empty things for Pokemon. There are. And there's an organized crime book and a book, Snoopy's Charlie Brown's second super book of answers with the spine cracked, and a book on Gulf oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cat books. They're all about cats. See, here is he using Maddie's name. They they even use the name of the cat. These people are sick. You know? No, I'm not going to deep tissue massage. I took $500 of the stimulus money. I borrowed $200 from Kathy to get caught up in bills and buy cat food and something else I can't even remember. And I gave her $300 to repair the car. And I spent $100 on cat food and a rack and a video and a gold coin. So, and I spent money on other things, and I bought stuff at Costco with my money. I'm not going to waste money on a massage. What I really need is to soak in a hot tub for a couple of hours. And things wouldn't hurt so much. So, I've got this entire section from the new drawer thing to the TV that needs to be cleared up. I got 2 pairs of shoes I got to send back. I don't know. No, I'm not going to get a hot tub. Where would I live in an apartment. I would like to go somewhere and pay for an hour and just sit, bring a good book, bring some munchies, bring something to drink, and just sit in the hot tub, sit in the sauna, burn some of the sweat off, maybe burn some of the fat off, and just put my aching body in the hot tub and just sit there with the whirlpool going and just forget about turn the lights down or off and just forget about the cares of the world and just sitting there and maybe 2 hours and just sit in the hot tub. I tell you, if I ever do win the lotto, I'm going to have a hot tub where I live. So, I'm not going to put it on the roof. This isn't my building. That's a silly thing to say. I live in an apartment building. It's not my building. You put a hot tub on the roof, you can get sunburned during the day. I would have it on the ground and have it so that if the house didn't have a pool, put it in the pool and you walk from the hot tub into the pool and have a sauna. And a friend of mine had that and it was great. I've been to 3 houses with that setup. You sit in the hot tub and then you get too hot, you dive in the pool, and then if you want to further do things, you sit in the sauna for a while. Sitting in the sauna is great if you just sitting there and the steam permeates your whole body. So Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, all of the above. Lots of Charmander. Oh. Looking eventually to start my own company. No, Glock, don't come up with your weirdness again. The parking lot is full of cars. There's one area where the cats sit with dirt and rose bushes. I'm not sitting out there. No, it's not going to happen. And it's dusty down there and windy. You know, if I get a hot tub or a pool, it will be in my own house, in my own land, if I ever get that lucky. And the trolls would publish videos of me or pictures of me from the waist up. And, you know, if I ever do get a house, you're not going to see it except for the video room. I'm not going to show the rest of the house to anyone unless they're trusted friends. I have set up one of those inflatable pool and one that's plastic with a metal frame. This isn't my apartment building. I cannot put a pool here. And the other thing, we're not supposed to go swimming because of social distancing. What am I going to do? Sit in the pool with a mask on? I have enough trouble breathing with the mask on. When I have to go out, it's not going to happen. So please discontinue this line of conversation. Well, the metal frame one are big. You can fit 20, 30 people in some of those. If you have the room on your lawn to do it, then you have to drain it, of course. You have to fill it. If you have the money to fill it, to pay for the water, I think they're better than the plastic ones are mostly for little kids. I've sat in those and feel like I'm sinking into the ground. So, no, I'm not sitting there hiding it, camouflaging it from the Nazis in World War II or something. So, I may watch I moved the chair things. I've got some shopping bags stacked up on top of the fan, which is sideways. It was by the bed. I got to move all that. It's a matter of energy. I'm gonna take another shower, catch my breath, relax, lie down, eat my burrito, take a nap. I fed all the cats. My work is done for the day. I may watch it at 4 in the morning. I don't know when I'm going to watch it, but I have to move stuff so I can see that right now the TV screen is blocked with stuff stacked up. I had to move it all off the kitchen counter, off of over here, and I put it all over there. I got to move it again and throw away some of it. I took a nap today between 2 and 4. I don't know what it is, something. Oh yeah, another thing. It's dried some, I think it's barbecue sauce. I still haven't done laundry because I've just been too damn tired. So I will probably do laundry tomorrow. I got to call the eye doctor. When can I go and get my glasses? All right, you sick. See, I can't even. That's really none of your business, Glock, because it is a disgusting comment, and I'm not going to allow it. That's why. All right, my dad was a vet, so knock it off. You're a troll. All right? And your culinary choices, if you were in Vietnam, which I doubt, because you have to be pretty old to have been in Vietnam, uh, are not my concern. And look how many times I got to do this to these idiots. They just make another name and come back in. I wind up spending all my time removing these jerks. Kitties are wonderful. Dogs are wonderful. Pets are wonderful. Anybody who would say they abuse animals should be taken out and taken care of or put in jail. We do have laws against it, totally. It's hate speech. Mama cat, kitten, tiny one, gray, pretty gray, orangey, fluffy, fuzzy, and little girl are all sweet, gentle cats. They would never hurt anyone. And the only crime that mama cat, kitten, orangey, tiny one, pretty gray have is they have no homes. So that's their one fault. They have nowhere to live. But I take care of them because they have nowhere to live and they have no one that feeds them and loves them. And I love them very much. If you don't like that, stay off my channel. I will not say what I would do or not do because it might be considered terrorist threat and might get removed from YouTube. So I will say let's just put it this way. If I had the means, I would take care of them. Financial means, track them down first, then report them. Report them to the police, report them to the animal authorities, whatever I would have to do, whatever means necessary. I've had cats for 42 years. I love cats. I see people walking their beautiful dogs here, and I say, I hate this corona business. I can't pet the doggies. I can't say hello to the doggies. I love dogs too, but I can't have one because my knees. Oh, my cane lost the tip. I got wet cat food all over the cane, so I decided to dry it in the bushes. The tip came off, so now I got no tip. I got to buy another cane now. You just saw what I spent. There's $40 on wet food for the kitties and another 11 or 12 for dry food. I got a bag of items here. It cost me close to 30 for my cats. And last week I bought more cat food for the kitties, and I've got all these cans of 9 lives I got to feed. So, well, the cane I've got is kind of wobbly. It's not really built for me. I need a cane to hold a large person. So they have by weight, by size of the person. So I got to buy a new cane. I'll just manage till the end of the month. I love long-haired cats because of the fuzzy tail. If the hurricane is the one with the 4 feet, Patty has one, but that's too heavy for my hands. I got arthritis in my hands. My hands hurt if I walk with the cane too long. Everything hurts if I walk with the cane too long. I love fuzzy tails. I love fuzzy cats. And if I come up $4,000, if I bought a car, then I would still get the electric wheelchair one. And then ride around that. I wouldn't need the cane that much. Floof? What is floof? Fur, you vacuum, you brush the cats, so, oh, okay, yeah. Look, there's times I'm eating something, there's cat hair in my mouth, so it's an occupational hazard. If you have a cat, and they're shedding now, so sometimes when the wind comes in, there's cat hair floating all over the apartment. I can't help that. It just happens. What you really need to do with the cat is brush them every day if you can. I can't find my cat brush. It's on the list of things to find in here. And by the way, here is the deluxe charger. I'll have to show you guys this sometime when it's working. You plug this in, and there's I got this from Amazon. This is the super deluxe high-tech charger. It turns red here, and then as it charges, it goes yellow. When it's completed, it goes green. If you put the batteries in wrong, it beeps. So I always charge these things because they say they're pre-charged, but I've had them not work. These are, no. I tried that 42 years ago with Snooky, and I got perforated. Snooky did a dance in my body, clawed my face. I read in this stupid cat magazine, you can brush your cat's teeth by yourself and save money by not going to the vet. Big mistake. Do not try to brush the cat's teeth. And with a cat toothbrush and cat dentifrice, and Snooky did not like my trying to brush his teeth. So I knew you have to, they get plaque like humans, and you have to go into the dentist. You have to pay a lot of money and get their teeth cleaned. All right, I'm not going to allow that comment. No. There it goes. I knew it. When are you people going to stop? You know, you're ruining it for everybody else doing this. People come in here and they're enjoying the chat, and you have to come in and disrupt everything and be just a total jerk. And if you weren't such terrible people, maybe you could enjoy the chat too, but you just can't be nice. And this one, you have to get the batteries in just right, or it will beep at you and tell you they're not in there correctly. And these springs on these have a bad habit of pushing the battery out. No, they're batteries for my flashlights. Not for Kathy. Doesn't have any toys that run on batteries right now. A lot of her stuff's in storage. Each one of these little flashlights takes 3 AAAs, which is why I'm going through batteries like crazy. And then the first month I'll order some more AA's. All right, there's the 4 batteries. I'm going to get another one of these. And another one of these wonderful things that were sent to me where I can charge 3 USB ports and 6 plugs. Oh, there's really no room to do 6 plugs on this thing. All right, let me pick this up, and you can see when that starts charging, it will turn to yellow, and it charges super fast. The old style ones used to go. No, I'm not going to call Kathy. All right? I'm tired. I want to relax. And I've had enough stress with Kathy since last week. I'm going to just relax and have my own time tonight. So, no. You've seen Kathy. It's not like, she's not here. I'm going to get another one of those next month so I can put it in the bed. And I'm going to get another anchor cable so I can keep having to move the cable from here over, throw it over the LED light, put it on the bed so I can charge my iPad. So, these say pre-charged, ready to use, but I've had them where I've gotten them and they weren't charged at all. So this is why I charged them. I have popcorn, but the problem is I can't really eat it on video because I get grease all over the iPad and all over the mouse and all over the screen. So no, I'm not going to do that. Now, I just got a message from Amazon, and I don't know what it said. It popped up on my iPad screen, so you'll see me eat the ribs one night. But again, I can't touch anything eating barbecued ribs. I've got about, I don't know, a quarter of a bag left. Well, I'm very fond of popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jack. Oh, here's Lucky Ferals. Cute cats cuddling each other. See? Wonderful channel. Bell pepper salad with chicken or tuna fish. I have no salad right now. Pineapple, Candor Fresh, chili, hot dog, steak, baked potatoes. Depends what I eat. Spaghetti when I make it fresh rather than prepackaged stuff. That's a lot of work. Chicken soup. Beef jerky. One of my, oh, by the way, I intend in the next month, as soon as I figure out how, to finally dig out the Jack LaLanne juicer, unbox it. It has been sitting in there for years. Get a bag of oranges and make orange juice live. I promised that years ago, and it's always bothered me. I had no room to do it. So when I get the kitchen completely clean, I will get the tray table, put the thing in front of me, turn the iPad that way, and then you can watch me unbox the Jack LaLanne juicer. I don't even know if the thing works because I bought it years ago, and I've never used it, never opened the box. So it's been sitting in there for 10 or 12 years. So that's cute. Here's one that does work, but it doesn't go very far. I was thinking of sending it to somebody. I don't know if someone sent this to me or not, but it scared the hell out of my cat, so it's a mouse. It runs along the floor. So, but my cats were afraid of it. So I don't know what to do with that. Oh, it's still moving in the drawer. You must have. You should be. Click on the bell to be where the hell did I put it? Oh. Click on the bell to be notified of new videos. You got to come in with the beginning of the program. When I do all this stuff. And by the end of the program, I'm sore. My back, it hurts. And lifting a shopping cart up eight steps didn't help any. Last time I do this. Not doing it again. $15. I don't know how I got 9 cents. I had to recount. Out of dimes and nickels, I wrote down 9 cents. $15.09 in dimes and pennies. This is torn. Yeah, well, let Hulk. I don't know. That semi got the thing. I have no idea. I don't remember. All right, there is the gold. Emperor Maximilian the First and the last. He was shot by a rifle firing squad, along with 2 Mexican generals who supported him. But I don't know if you can see this very well. Maybe I could put a light on it. Hold on. Let's see. Anyway, that's the front. But it's very tiny. That's the back. But it is 135, 155 years old, which is one reason I thought it was cool. 0.39 of 1 gram. And I forget what I think a gram is about $80 worth of gold. So this cost me about 30. But I've never had a piece of a gold coin. So I thought this would be really cool to own. So the economy is not going to go down the crapper. We have the strongest economy in the world. The coronavirus put a stop to it temporarily. It's not going to collapse. Remember, we have 350 million people in this country, and there will still be people working. There will still be stuff imported and exported. People still got to eat. People still got to drive their cars. They got to feed their family. They got to feed themselves. They got to do laundry. They got to go out and do things. The economy will come back. It's just going to, Powell or Mnuchin said we're going to have the third quarter be not so good. The fourth quarter will be weak. And then next year, when we get a virus vaccine, we get treatments, and everybody isn't afraid to go out and go shopping or eat and die, the economy will come back. Period. Well, it didn't cost that much. I have bought a computer game for $30 for the Apple II, or I bought something for the channel, or a device, or I needed, or something. So I was looking at the GoPro 8 today, and they're marked. Some of them are, pre-owned for $299, and they sell new for $400, and all of that. So I'd like the GoPro. So I have lots of games, but I'm not gonna tell you which game. I haven't bought an Apple II game in months. I bought Diablo 2. Diablo 2 a while back. I think I paid $20 for that. So when I get an older G4 or G3, I can play Diablo 2 and Civilization 3 complete again. Though I'd have to call Blizzard to get it to work. So, and my friend Glenn used to have a ColecoVision and television and Atari. I'm an old gamer at heart. But every month I buy 1 or 2 things for me, either a paranormal book or something to watch. I bought The Hellfighters last month, John Wayne. Watched that. Seen it before, but I watched it anyway. And Paul told you about 1932 movie with George M. Cohan and Jimmy Durante, The Phantom President, where the guy plays a double of the president. And that was Cohan. So that's on Blu-ray. So it's, a matter of money. We're not going to have microchip pay, although there is one piece of legislation in the hopper in the House that looks like they're seeking to get rid of cash, and I don't like that at all. You put everything on the card, the government can say, you don't deserve the money, or you don't need the money, or we're going to take that away, or we're going to penalize you, and all your money goes away. I don't like that idea of everything being digital. And remember something, Bitcoin has gone to the toilet. at times. So digital money is not the way. So I didn't like StarCraft. I didn't like Warcraft. So yeah, and I don't care if they see everything I buy. Hey, this guy buys a lot of cat food. Or he sure buys a lot of books. I've got probably 600 paranormal books. I'm running out of room. And there is a way you could get around the cashless society. If you went out and panned for gold and got silver or platinum or whatever, you trade the nuggets for product. That's never going to go away. And I don't think they'll be able to do it worldwide because other countries are even more paranoid about that. They want gold, they want silver, they want gems. They don't want a card. And I looked at Candy Crush. I get these ads on my iPad for Candy Crush, and all it is Tetris. And with effects, you press a thing and it goes, boop, 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 boop. And I don't have any interest in that. I'm playing 2 games right now on my iPad. I play one on the Android phone. I used to play 2 on my iPhones. That's all I can handle right now. I've never played Minecraft, and I don't understand it. Every time I see somebody, Pizzaveri in Australia, this machine will play Minecraft adequately well or not well at all. And there's a guy comes out with a 2x4 and he's beating up cows. So I don't understand the game. I don't understand the fascination for this game. I've never played, and except for little snippets like that, I've never seen it. I have no idea what you're in the game, and it's not my kind of thing. No, what they're doing with the stimulus on Visa cards, they're sending it out partly as a test because they already know that the IRS sending these checks out and sending these direct deposits out screwed up. They're sending it to Austin and the IRS Servicing Center in Massachusetts. So people who do not have their banking information are going to be set debit cards. And what they're going to do is you'll have your card. Hold on. Oh, God, the flash. I wonder why my coffee cup looked like it was lit up. My flashlight fell on me. You'll have your cards. And what the card will do as an example, I'm trying to see. Okay, I'll use this. This is not to have my name or identifying. Let us, as an example, say this for your card, your Visa card. This is a gift card. May or not. I don't know if it even has any money left on it. And it would say American on it. And you go to the ATM, it is fee-free. You can either use it to buy purchases when they mail it to you, or you can take all the money out on the card of the ATM, and they do not charge you a fee. And when you use it as a Visa, they are not charge you a fee. It's a special thing that the IRS has arranged with the particular Visa company they use for their employee card. So no, we cannot pick where the RFID. I don't care. I mean, I'm 68 years old. Who cares? They know where I am. What are they going to do? Get excited that I'm lying in bed snoring or playing my games? Who cares? RFID chip. And by the way, I don't think there's enough computing power in the country to track 350 million people at once. I don't think our computers, they're monitoring phone calls and emails, but it would overwhelm that they can't even mail out a check. So I don't think it's going to happen. Well, you can afford to give $1,200 of your stimulus check to homeless shelter. That's great, but most people can't. So I don't know if mine, this is a 2008 Mac. I don't even know if Minecraft would work on my Mac. And I don't know if it would work on my iPad. My iPad's got a lot of apps on it. So, and I have no interest. What am I going to do? Walk around the field, hit cows with a 2x4? Then the trolls who accuse me of beating cows up. You're killing cows. 2008, do the math, 12 years. By 2010, the screen's broke, the glass is cracked, Fuzzy pulled the power strip out. It did something to the hard drive. When you turn it on, it goes about halfway up the screen and stops. Something's wrong with the hard drive. It needs a new hard drive. I need a newer Mac. I'm looking every month for a newer Mac. There's one I really want, but I'm a little short this month. It's $450. And even that would be old, but it would be 4 years newer than what I've got. But if I win the lotto, if I ever win the lotto for Mega Millions, not $1,000 or something, I go down to the Apple store. I order 4 Mac Pros. One for me, one for Kathy, one for Patty, and one, actually I'd ordered more than one for me because I'd need one in multiple rooms. And then I would order a couple of new Mac Minis, and then I would order a Mac Pro to give to someone so he could I'd pay him to come out here and work on my Mac Pro, set up Photoshop and all that stuff, and whatever else it was. And then I would give away a Mac Pro, $55,000 Mac Pro. No, why would I wear a VR suit? You're not paying attention, Hulk. 8 years old. The iPad's brand new. About a month old now. I don't see well. Why am I going to wear goggles that I can't see? Okay, I'm hiding that comment. So don't leave comments like that, Mike. To open this Mac up, and I can get a portable hard drive, take the case off, put the SSD adapter in, but I have to be able to see connectors. I have to take it to the shop, and it's about $195 to put a new SSD in. It needs a new SSD. The drive is failing. I'm going to have glasses this week, reading glasses, but until I get those, I can't. I know how to take apart this Mac and put a new hard drive in. I could take out the CD drive, but I like putting music on my Mac. So, I technically know how to do it, but I can't see the little. When you take the glass off, you have to pull the microphone connector. You have to pull other connectors. You have to unscrew things. And the thing needs cleaning. The fan is full of dust. Probably motherboard is full of dust. The CPU or the GPU, I can never remember which is which. The chip needs the thermal paste to be removed, scraped off, and new thermal paste put on. Thoroughly dusting inside. Put a new hard drive in. Put a 1 terabyte in. If I had the money, I'd put a 2 terabyte. And then, but I don't tend to keep this Mac forever. I'm going to wipe it one day after I put a new hard drive in and sell it and get a better Mac. And those magnifying glasses are useless. I went to the highest setting and I still couldn't see anything. It was blurry. If we get another stimulus check, I will repair my other iPad because I want to be able to leave one here. I worry about losing this iPad or dropping it, even though I've got a screen protector on it. Get the other iPad, get a screen protector, get 2 iographers, one for each one, so I can put them on a tripod. And then I can carry one with me when I go out. And if I see something noteworthy, a fire, an accident, something happening, I can film that. Those goggles are crap. Now, Glock, I've said that twice. Don't mention it again. I don't want to buy a new one. Why would I buy a new one? This one, if the iPad I just got that someone sent me was $349 or $399. This is broken. This is about 3 years old. And to fix it will cost $210.41 plus tax. The screen needs to be fixed. The home button's broken. The guy screwed up the headphone jack and he screwed up the speaker. So everything will be fixed in a day. And I have another iPad. This is the iPad I used for years till the idiot in Indiana sent it back in a plastic envelope and broke it. I'm not going to buy another iPad. If I'm going to buy another iPad, I'm buying an iPad Pro. Or, they say they're coming out with a new iPad soon. I'm going to buy top of the line if I have that kind of money. It's not bugged. I took the hard drive out of the Windows 10 laptop, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I put it somewhere. I got so mad I took it out. And the other Mac is dead, and that was the main thing driving everything in here. So you can't get information off a computer that doesn't work. I don't have a Trump flag. I have no idea. Probably one that would fit 10 or 12 people if I have a party. And if not, I have a way to sit. And if I don't have 10 or 12 people, then I've got one hell of a lot of room in my hot tub with my iced tea. Or my peach Snapple. No, they're not getting through. He put a program called Time Runner. That enabled him to remotely control my computer, and that's how he got into my Mac. So, I'm not worried about it. You guys are obsessed with it. And if I ever had won the lotto, I would have an IT professional come in and firewall the crap out of my place. And they can stop even hackers if you get somebody who knows what he's doing. No, don't want to barbecue in a hot tub. No. Yeah, I need to have hot flaming ribs going my, legs or something. No, that's not a good idea. Not at all. Ah! No. There will be no hackers. Something else. The Powerball Mega Millions is about 265 million. You get. Let's see. Okay. You wind up with 190 million. If I have $190 million, I'm going to hire armed security. They're not going to hack it. I'm going to hire an IP professional to come in and firewall all my computers. And they're not going to know where I live. And there are ways to move with VPN. You move your IP address to another country and you route it through like 6 or 7 countries. They can't even find out where you're broadcasting from. So, no. I bought 7. I'm not going to go to the Bunny Ranch in Reno. Why you come up with this stuff? No, because Kathy, I would not make my apartment fancy. I move. I'm not going to date a model. I have plans for the complex. I already have the house I want picked out. I already have land on there. I build a greenhouse. I build a pool. It's already got a pool. It's already got a hot tub. It has a guest house. I built a barn for the other kitties to live in and as an office. I put a pond in and a feeding area for the wild animals down the road. So it's not right at the house. So they don't come onto my complex, the coyotes and things. Don't know what I do about rattlesnakes or something like that, but they probably wouldn't come either if they got water. That's 1962 or thereabouts. So remember something, there's a lot of stuff that was published in the Washington Post and the Washington Star 38, 58 years ago that is not on the internet because the newspapers don't exist anymore. They used to have bound newspapers in the library, but they haven't been turned into digital. Not everything is on newspapers.com where you have to pay to read an article. No, I'm too old, I'm too physically messed up. Run for political office, you got to be energized, you got to be active, and everything hurts. Not 19. There was no Fox News in 1962. Being ridiculous, Mike. We had ABC, CBS, and NBC, and in its infancy, public broadcasting. I don't have any high energy. I got low energy, unless I drink really strong coffee. But my friend, I don't make things up. My friend died in front of me. We were walking home from school. It started to rain. It was lightning and thundering before it rained. And he got hit by a lightning bolt right in the gut. And he was killed. So, no, Walter Cronkite did not know his parents. And I have a problem with taking vitamin B. Makes me sick to my stomach. My doctor prescribed that, and I told the previous doctor it did horrible things to my stomach. I can't take vitamin B12. I can't take zinc either. So I would not invite anyone I don't personally know and have a long, personal, trusted relationship. Nothing against you, but you're just another anonymous person until I got to know you and knew you were trustworthy. I've had too many people. I'm your friend, George. I'm your biggest fan. Then it turns out they're a troll. They stab me in the back. They sabotage me. They slander and lie about me and Kathy and Patty. So I have no idea. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. I tried that. I tried to have a meet the guy from Pittsburgh here in Martinez. No one wanted to show up. And I wanted to have $25 and arrange for vans and give them my personal paranormal tour of Martinez in San Francisco. I know a lot of paranormal sites, and we're too far away. I want to do it as a fundraiser to go to AlienCon to Pasadena. So, didn't happen. It's never going to happen because too many people say they want to do stuff and then they won't. You know, you put up or shut up. You don't show me the money, you give me the money to cover the expenses of the tour. And I was going to rent a restaurant, and we could have 40, 50 people have a good time at a local restaurant here. No one gave any interest in actually doing it. They all said they would love to come, but then they all said they're too poor, they're out of work, they can't afford it. The usual garbage excuses. Okay, I'm not going to allow that either. You don't talk like that about Kathy. Time out. I have no idea who Daedra worship is, and I don't care. I've seen UFOs. Well, guys, I have been on here now for... Not today. I'm getting tired. I'm getting physically tired. My eyes are starting to burn. I need a rest, so I'm going to end this one. David Icke is a nutcase. He thinks everybody's a reptilian. He probably thinks dogs and cats, chickens, birds, pigeons, snakes, lions, tigers, bears, oh my, are reptilians. He's nuts. I have some of his books. I tried to read them and got about 20 pages and said, this guy is too whacked up for me. So, Kathy and I saw one 3 years ago. We were on the Jeff Rent's program for half an hour discussing a giant triangular UFO right over this building and downtown. So, reptilian are one of the 84 races that some claim are visiting this planet. 84, the Nordics, the Greys, the Reptilians, the robot creatures, the Valerians, the Zeta Reticulations, the Nordics. I don't remember all of them. I've seen lists and pictures of every race that's out there. There's a big poster, and there's even shirts with all the aliens that visit here. Except for Alf, the cat-eating alien, which I don't like. And Kathy's alien, the one with the tail and the acid and the teeth. And the face huggers. So, oh yeah, that's another smarmy comment. Don't leave comments like that. Okay. I know about the aliens. I just don't know what the hell they are. So, I don't need to spend my lot of money on looking for aliens. I've been reading about UFOs and aliens since 1957. I don't need to do more research. You saw my paranormal books today. There's 50 of them on UFOs in Roswell and Area 51. Maybe 60. I've got books on ghosts. I've got books on the Illuminati. I've got books on the Knights Templar. I've got books on JFK assassination. I've got books on conspiracies. I've got books on the monuments of Mars. I've got books on the Federal Reserve Bank. I don't need to do more research. I'm convinced something is visiting this planet from out of extraterrestrial. And I don't think it's Nazi Bell UFOs from Antarctica either. I think the Illuminati is a fraud because they died out in 1650. At least people said Illuminati. I think they... Yeah, right. Were you crawling dungeons in AD&D? Anyway, all right, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh, and my back is starting to hurt too, so I gotta get out of this chair. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe, and I will catch you next time. And I have $5, so there will be no more Burgh unboxing unless someone sends me something to George Sender. 815 Cork Street, number 786, Martinez, California, 94553, and it will be in the description if they allow me to put it in. So, I don't know about that, spoofer. I'll leave that alone. My sweet roll? No, I don't have. So, I did have my Pillsbury cinnamon rolls today, and they were very yummy, with a cup of coffee, and all us have books on tarot, numerology, you know. If it's paranormal, I got it. But I regret losing my storage in 2001 because I had 5,000 paranormal books. So, Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, not sweet rolls. All right, see you later. I'm out of here. And my hand hurts, so I got to take a hot shower and my hands underwater. It starting to hurt. Lifting that shopping cart did not help my hands. So, and be nice about your girlfriend. So, better remove those two comments. Not nice. If you didn't like her, keep that to yourself. All right, that's it. Where's the X? See you later. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Somebody donate more than $4.90 so it comes out a nice even amount, please. Like $6 or something one time. Or maybe even 60. It would be nice to have everybody donating $1.30. Bye.